Hi and welcome back to Bounce Forward with me, Tiff. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I'm recording this podcast, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders past and present. Evie wrote to me in the week and said, I recently saw you in Who magazine. You look stunning. Thank you, Evie. I've loved watching your transformation after kids slowly bouncing forward. How do you prepare for a shoot like that? Do you eat anything differently? Do you train more? This is a great question, Evie. And I get asked a lot because I do have a lot of shoots. And I always start by saying, I love this quote. It's not a dream body if it's a nightmare to maintain. So I don't do too much, as in starve myself or overtrain, because it's punishing. And I don't like to punish myself with exercise or food. So the week before, in terms of exercise, I'll do a little bit more cardio, but I won't do it fasted. I'll still eat regularly and just up my running. I really enjoy getting outdoors and kind of running away from my children for a bit. I'll do a bit of sauna, infrared sauna, which is great for skin purification, to relax, detox, and increase circulation. I really do find that it helps drop a bit of excess water weight as well. And I'll try and do that about 3 times. And I'll train, 4 times in the week, pretty much similar to what I'm doing, and stick to my normal routine. In terms of food, I'm pretty much eating very normally up until that point. But in the last week, I will not eat carbs at dinner, and I will drink a lot of water. Then I will have only sips of water on the day. So what that does to your body is, if you're drinking like 2 liters of water consistently and then you drop your water on the day of the shoot and just have sips, your body goes, oh, where's the water? And it kind of drops the excess water. You sort of wee it out and you get a bit tighter and your skin gets tighter and you just feel around the midsection, which I'm always so self-conscious about. You get a tighter sort of ab look. In terms of food, I'll drop my carbs during dinner that week. And the same thing, it's like shocking my body. But then on the day of the shoot, I'll actually have a lot of carbohydrates. I will have rice in my morning omelette or some sweet potato in my morning omelette. And then I'll even drink carbs. So you can get like pure carbohydrate, which is called Vitargo, and you sort of put it in your protein shake and you drink your carbohydrate, and I'll pump up a little bit, and that shuttles the carbs into the muscle and pumps the muscles up. Have a little bit of sugar, some jelly beans, and that really helps you look really full and muscular. But that's me, because I am a trainer and I want to look muscular and full and like a trainer. So I do these little things to kind of manipulate my body. I definitely don't go on a fad diet, like just drinking soup for 2 weeks. I'm not dieting. I'm pretty much just training for life and having fun with my kids and being very active and enjoying that. Am I having pizza the night before? No, I'm not having like fast food that week before. I probably am a little bit more strict on, I don't need to be having an ice cream after dinner and things like that, which I usually do. I will have dessert. But I'm mindful of shoots coming up, but I don't try and have it rule my life, if that makes any sense. So there's some little tips, a little insight into what I do. I have to preface it by saying that you do need to be an expert in knowing your body. I wouldn't recommend, if you have an event coming up and you think, oh, I'm going to water load and then I'm going to drop my water, and you've never done it before and you don't know how your body's going to react, it might not work. So these are things that I've played with over many, many, many years. And the same thing of I'm going to drop my carbs a little bit the week before and then I'm going to carb load on the day of my big event. You might bloat because your body's gone, oh, I haven't had carbs in a week. And then your stomach becomes extended and you would blame me. Oh, Tiff, that was bad advice. But again, I've played with this. I know what my body will do. The other thing I'd like to say about shoots is that it does take a village. There's a stylist on set. There's professional makeup artists, someone doing your hair. There's a photographer who knows your angles, and you're checking the monitor and you're trying to get the best angle, which might hide the bits that you're self-conscious about. So everything you see in the media is manipulated to a point. My shots aren't photoshopped. I don't want that. But there is manipulation in terms of the makeup artist adding a little bit more bronze so that I've got a bit more of a cheekbone. And, there's things like that that's happening. And you just have to remember that it's not real. It's me on my best day. And I have consciously worked up to that for about 2 weeks, but it's not my everyday body. It's not my everyday look. If you could see me now in my glasses and my old festy t-shirt, you got to know that everything you see in the media isn't real, and just take it with a grain of salt and enjoy your life. And most importantly, just enjoy your relationship with food and exercise. Thank you so much for listening to Bounce Forward. I love having your company, so please DM me on Instagram at tiffhall_exo and let me know what questions you'd love me to cover. Don't forget to rate and review me on your podcast app. Speak soon. Happy days.